After my mother died, my stepfather married a girl about my age. In church, a man kept eyeing me with bad intent. Then he came to propose. Turns out, he had his sights on my sister, Nadie. But my stepfather married me off to that man.
She ain't fresh, though, but I expect you know that. She's spoiled. Twice. Hili is ugly, but she ain't no stranger to hard work, and she can learn. And God done fixed her. You can do everything just like you want to, and she ain't gonna make you feed it or clothe it.
I showed up at his farm as his wife and the stepmother to 3 kids, and before I even crossed the threshold, the children met me with stones.
All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy, I had to fight my uncles, I had to fight my brothers. Good child ain't safe in the family names. I never thought I had to fight in my own house.
In the end, Sophia got sick of fighting with Harper every day, so she left him.
Why she ain't in this place?
Keep my oven hot. You could sometimes.
And watching him fumble in the kitchen felt like watching a gorilla. He complained the oven wasn't hot enough, and actually hauled in a bucket of kerosene. I slipped outside, then a plate of flaming, smoky food was ready. Albert carefully carried it to Shug.
Look what I done brought you.
I left the plate in her room and hid in a corner, afraid something would be thrown at me, and before long an empty plate flew back out. She had accepted my food. I liked Shug. She was bold, true to herself, and sharp. Mention her father and shame washed over her face. So I did my best to comfort her. The club was Shug's turf. She let herself loose there. Her charm owned every man. What surprised me was Shug singing a song. In an instant, I became the focus, the only time I'd ever been noticed, and it hit me hard. The next day, Albert's father turned up in the yard, lecturing my husband and running his mouth about Shug nonstop. I couldn't stand it, and that was all I could do. Soon, it was time to say goodbye to Shug. I wanted to go with her. I knew it might be my only chance to escape this man, but at the last moment...
What's something you got to say, Miss Hili? Don't be scared, say it.
She wanted Sophia to be her maid, and that made Sophia, who'd always been straight and proud, lose it. After Sophia slugged the mayor, white folks swarmed her. She yelled for the cops, clearly a terrible move. Sophia was sentenced to 8 years behind bars. By the time she got out, she was white-haired, limping, and blind in one eye. Being released turned out to be just swapping one cage for another. In the end, she still became Mrs. Limmy's personal servant. She went along with Mrs. Limmy to the grocery store. Mrs. And it gave her a warmth she hadn't felt in years. On Christmas, Mrs. Limmy actually gave her a day off, wanted her to go home and see her family. After 8 years, the 3 kids had grown up, and the awkward distance between them cut Sophia deep. Under her family's embrace, Sophia went home. Harper's love for Sophia hadn't faded. She could feel it. Everyone gathered around Sophia, savoring the moment I couldn't stand this man anymore. And I was about to do something terrible.
Got my neck itching like the inside of a horse's ass.
But Shug showed up and stopped it all.
That razor looks dull to me, Miss Hili.
Shug's return flipped my life. She found a letter from my sister in the mailbox, and I finally realized Nadie wasn't dead. She'd been writing to me the whole time, but Albert intercepted every letter, and my 2 kids, Adam and Olivia, were with Nadie in Africa, while Albert was off at the club. Shug helped me dig up every one of Nadie's letters, and the news from my family set my life on fire again. That day at the table, Shug told Albert she was leaving, and she was taking me with her.
Over my dead body.
That's what you want.
Albert couldn't believe I'd actually walk away.
You low down dirty dog. That's what's wrong.
My words stunned him.
You can't talk to my boy that way.
Boy. Seemed like if he hadn't been your boy, he might have made somebody a decent man.
Say what?
As I tore into him for driving Nadie out years ago, and I vowed we'd be together again.
We all get together before we sit around.
It was the first time I spoke my truth.
You're gonna turn out a heap better than these now. fools you never try to raise.
Now, hold on here.
Don't hold on, my boy. You had to try to rule over Sophia. Like most of the world. That was right. She was made my life here hell. Of course, your daddy ain't nothing but some dead horse shit.
Sophia hadn't laughed like that in years. She'd been to prison, and she totally understood me, getting emotional and thanking me for saving her, while Albert started to panic and decided to walk out with Shug, done with those arrogant men, and the old man kept egging his son to act like head of the house, so the ashamed, furious men started flinging every insult they could think of at me.
Ugly, you're skinny, you're shaped funny, and you're too scared to open your mouth to people. All you fit to do is be Shug's maid. Take out a cell, John. They think that good cook anyway.
Finally, I won, and Albert lost big.